Good afternoon, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? So, yesterday I decided on a whim, well, it's Friday actually, to go up to the forum that I'm a member of, do a meet-up fairly regularly up in Cannock near Wolverhampton. And I decided to tag along, so I stayed in the Travelodge on the M6 on Friday night, very exciting, and then Saturday morning went off and had a lovely meet-up. Lots of lovely old cars, lots of rubbish new ones. We went to an auction and we generally just larked about and had a jolly good time. However, then I decided, when I was going to Cannock, we arranged this, I went to Birmingham to meet up with Tayyab from TayyabsRoom. Hi Tayyab, who's a lovely bloke, lovely family, lovely house. He's got 3 front rooms, don't you know? And we actually went there to swap another vacuum. I'm going to do a video of that in a minute, but we also took a few other machines along just to swap around. Ones that perhaps we didn't particularly want but were too good to throw away, or just random stuff. And here is one of the machines that he gave me. It's a Hitachi Powerhouse CV775D, 1100 watts. Now I have had one of these before, and they are actually very nice machines. I think they're from the mid to late 90s. They probably even had on for a bit longer, but mid to late 90s. They did a few variants, I think from 800 to 1300 watts, and this is the middling range one. And here it is. It's not mint, I'll be honest. Not too fussed that it's not mint, because it is what it is. It was a free vacuum. If we look up here, the top cord hook has been glued in, which makes sense because mine was a little bit iffy on the one that I had. So I might try and clean some of that glue up a little bit. That's not too bad. If I can get the hose off, the hose is taped on. Try and do something about that in a minute. The top cord hook's a little bit cracked, but seems to do the job. It's quite filthy, and in fact, pull that off, look. And it only has the extension one. It doesn't have any small tools, which again, not going to complain. It is what it is. Not sure if I'll keep this or sell it, I'll be honest, especially with that damage. I might just sell it cheaply to somebody who needs a decent vacuum. So there's that. It should have some small tools, but Tayyab gave those to George, Mr. Pets and Vacuums. So, yeah, what can you do? Now, if we look in here, this is a bag machine, which is good. It's obviously quite dirty, but hey ho, there's the bag. It's not too bad. Obviously Tayyab's used it. I'm about to use it. The filter is a little bit falling aparty, which is not a massive problem. We can replace that with pretty much anything. We'll just pop it back in, just so it doesn't go all over the carpet. And the exhaust filter is a little bit interesting as well. There we go, get the worst of that off, but again, that'll clean up quite well. So we'll fit the bag, because me and Tayyab had this apart yesterday, we couldn't actually get the back door back on. It was being quite difficult. So I'm hoping, since it's on camera, it just gets on with it. Look at that, straight on. It took us ages yesterday. I just lock it down a bit. Oh, the phone's fallen over, there we go. And we'll turn it over. It has, if I can get it apart, it has a, like the Turbo Power 2 actually, it has an inspection port. Here's the brush roll. It's a bit filthy, but it'll probably clean up alright. Nice stiff brushes and included beta bars. Very good indeed. Pop that back in. So yeah, I think I will refurbish this, because it does deserve to be refurbished, but I probably won't keep it. Now I've had a closer look at it. But let's just see how it works. Obviously, if you've seen my DC33 switch video, you know it does work. works very well indeed, I'll be honest. It's had a new belt on it, so the grooving's absolutely fine. It does seem to suffer from squeaky wheel syndrome though. Even the brush rod bearings seem quite good, which wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't actually, because when I had mine, one of the brush rod bearings had melted and I had to buy 10 from eBay, so I do have quite a few spare bearings. Depending on how they feel when I take it apart, I might replace them. But if we take the hose off, I just want to see, because I'm sure when I had mine, that the hose end came off. Tayyab didn't put this tape on, this was on it when he bought it, and he's just not looked at it to take it off. So let's do it now. Whether I regret this or not, we shall soon find out. So, peel off all this. It's only blue insulation tape, I've got black, so if I can't get it together, if I was misjudged or mistaken in what I thought I did a few years ago to mine, I can always put it back just with black. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm not mistaken. There we go. Oh, this is a long bit. There's that bit. So, as you can see, that's just fallen out. That's just pulled out, which is good because we can get the rest of the tape out. If I can find the end of it. There's the end of it. There we go. I wonder why it actually went in the first place. There's not actually a tear on the hose, which is odd. As you can see, it sits in there. So all we've got to do is pop out these two tabs, which I can hopefully do with my fingers. There we go. And then, does this inner bit come out? I can't remember now. Yes, there we go. There's the inner piece that holds the hose on. So before I forget, I shall pop this ring onto the hose. And if I get a small screwdriver to scrape out, because in here is a little bit gunked up. Which might be why the hose didn't sit in the first place. Obviously whoever had this before didn't think to check. In fact, they could have got away with that. Even if the hose does turn out to be a bit loose, once I've washed it, I'll just glue it into this bit. So it does happen to have a habit of falling out. It's not the end of the world. There we go. Come on, one last little bit. Lovely. And then all we need to do is twist this, if I find the end of the hose. Twist that onto there. There we go. That's nice and strong. There's lots of sellotape residue on here as well. This must have been the first attempt. I won't try and pull all that off now. We don't care that much. But if I put that in there... Oh, that's annoying. I put that ring on the wrong way around. So it's a good job we didn't glue this on straight away, isn't it? There we go. Pop that on and one fixed hose. Very nice indeed. I think the top part, yeah, the top part comes off in the same way. Look, and actually it's got the same problem. So we may as well take a look at that as well. Because the problem is, where I'm scraping out with this screwdriver is how deep the hose goes in. And if the hose can't go in that deep, it's only on by a thread or two. What happens when people don't maintain their vacuum cleaners, because this is a perfectly good vacuum cleaner. Nothing wrong with it at all, really. I mean, it needs some small tools. I can probably find those online because they are standard Hitachi tools. They have their own special size. In fact, I think I've got a dusting brush in the shed somewhere. Gosh knows where though. There we go. That's not perfect, but it's better. And now I should be able to find the end of the hose and screw it down. That's got in a bit better. And there we go. The hose just clips onto the machine, whether I can do it one-handed or not. No, I don't think I can. Hang on, let me use... There we go. Clip. And we're done. The motor bearings could do with a bit of a grease up. I think you could do that on them as well, so that won't be too difficult. Here's the ratings plate. You can't date these, but CV775D, 1000 watts, made in Singapore, because obviously Hitachis are. Very nice indeed. Quite pleased with that. Like I say, I may not keep it for myself now. Now I've had a closer look at it, but it will make a sterling vacuum, 25, maybe even £30 on Facebook once it is cleaned up. Do someone proud. I do have some bags for it. Tayyab did give me some bags, so yes. Thank you very much, Tayyab. This is Vacuum 1. Few more videos to make yet, though. Then I've got tidying to do using them. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.